Welcome back to another show, everybody. This is You Made Roscoe, and of course, I am Roscoe. In today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the song daMASKus. It's a very interesting title. I'm pretty sure I know where that's going, and this is by Mesus. This was also requested and suggested by Christy McGreet or McGreet. Tell me if I'm saying that right. I think it's McGreet. But Christy, I'd like to thank you for suggesting the song and rocking out with me. Like that's super dope. And the same for everybody, But before I continue, I just want to ask that for anybody who hasn't, that they hit the subscription button. Also hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of every single time any future shows are being published. And now that we've said that, we can go ahead and do Mesus. If he speaks on somebody saying that, I saw another name pop in there.
Hey, I wish you stop and do what's right, you such a crybaby. Yeah, it's just the constitutional rights getting violated. That's just a piece of paper, our lives are more important. That piece of paper represents the lives that died for it. You wanna talk about that, 1 million worldwide, but you selfish, you wanna make this all about your rise. You ride 1 million worldwide, that's why I ain't gon' panic. That's 1% or 1%, I think I'll take my chances. Now,
yeah, I like this so far. I like the way it's set up. Like there's a conversation being had, or a debate being had, because there's some energy in there, but hopefully people are being heard.
With my life you won't miss me with life's value. While you agree with abortion, saying they should be allowed to. That's totally different. Wow, that's pretty damn convenient. Guess life has sanctity now unless it's inconvenient. Why they keep calling it quarantine? We ain't even sick. Let's keep it real, this martial law that we agreeing with. COVID's a Trojan horse. If we don't go to war for all rights, and I can assure you they'll just keep taking more.
Yeah, he said that COVID's a Trojan horse. Damn, they just threw us under martial law. We just like, okay, this is cool. Like, no, it's not cool.
Sure, you act like Nazi Germany never happened, and they ain't tracking every single action. Oh well, welcome to the new normal. Comply, I'm a snitch, but you look past broken glass and throwing piles of bricks. It's just 6 feet apart, just social distancing. Just seeing who is smart, who gets into conditioning. It's just safer at home, just invading our homes. It's just a couple weeks, that's what they said 8 months ago.
I think, at first I was, like my mind would be moving fast, so at first, as I was absorbing this, I was like, I don't know if I'm cool with the black guy being the one that's complying with what's going on out here. But then as I thought about it, like it made like perfect sense that it be, one of us, because, it's crazy because people always say, I hate to say this, because it's just what people say, but I don't hate to say this, you know what I mean? But people just be so sheepish, as I call it, when it comes to taking in the information from, media and all that, and just running with it and just accepting that as the gospel. And it's like, man, we got to do like research and all that to really get the real information and not just go with the flow, So yeah, no, it made sense when I thought about it.
Gotta flatten the curve.
And that's not to say that's just us, because there's a lot of people who are just going with the flow. So I'm definitely not saying that that's just our people that are doing that. That some of everybody has done that.
Doctors and nurses that disagree, hurry quickly, we gotta ban it worse. Sir, can't you see these hospitals are overrun? No, but since there's so many of them, why don't you show me one? It's for the greater good. I'm the bad guy, right? Tell me what good clothes and businesses does for families' lives. Call me a granny killer. I'm just using the backbone that my grandpa gave me to fight to make sure this land is still here.
Call me a granny killer. Hey man, that's what they were saying, trying to wipe out, get rid of these old folk, man. They in the way.
I become a grandpa, so quit saying I'm careless. Quit trying to shame me, I promise you I won't feel embarrassed. Promise you I don't care if I gotta die from this. You think this is a song, you dead wrong, I put my life in this. I stand with we the people, cause we can see the evil. Hey politicians, listen up, you need us, we don't need you. Freedom means I am free to live as my God intended. New chains of slavery are mask, but I will not accept it. It's just a mask. Why is that so hard? Is that too much to ask? And you say you believe in God? It's pretty funny cause I can't see it. You making me lose faith in him and humanity. You such a drama queen.
That's dope, man. I love that.
You can't breathe, so what's your plan B? Take it off and then you really can't breathe. Not to mention all the people that you put in danger. I thought your precious savior told you should love your neighbor. Guess you never understand, huh? Think you taking stands, huh? Conspiracy theories, nobody take you serious. It's kinda sad, bro. I used to love your music, but your views are stupid, so you lost another fan from.
And that's a shame that I hate that it's that serious that, you know, I mean, it's just a reality that, you know, people can't, you know, let's say like, you know, you have an artist that you like, but then he has a political stand, you know, that you don't agree with. And now you have to not like that person, you know, like I could still be cool with people who I don't have my political ideologies don't align with. You know, like I could still be cool with those people. It's just like in this area we don't agree, and that's fine. And we just don't rock in that area. You know, like how about that? You know, like I was watching this thing with who was that? It was Jimmy Stewart, and I think it was like Henry Fonda or somebody like that. I believe it was those two, but they both had separate ideologies. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Jimmy Stewart was like a staunch racist. You know what I mean? Which is sad because he was like, he had that great Christmas movie, you know, holiday movie rather. But yeah, no, he was like super racist, and like Fonda, he was not that way. You know what I mean? But had this long 50-year friendship, despite the fact they just didn't. They got to a point where they fought, and then once they fought about it, they was like, "All right, we agree not to talk politics no more." So if you can get to that, then you know. And I know this was long, but let's keep it going.
Wonder if you even care though. Apparently no. Apparently the doe's the only thing you have for. COVID took my grandma, but do you care? No. Karma's a, you know, suggest you be more careful. It's just a mess today, just a shot tomorrow. So be a man today, a robot tomorrow. You better stand today, for we ain't got tomorrow. The end is getting nearer, time we living on is borrowed. But not be
I want to be a man today and a robot tomorrow. Preach, Mesus.
because of virus, because we're letting tyrants run our lives, and any resistance is getting silenced. You say I'm acting childish, I know you're so much smarter. I know you went to college, believe everything they taught you. I'm educated too, went to a different school, the school of hard knocks, show you what these fists can do. Keep listening to the news.
That's the school I went to. I graduated like 3-4 times over from that same school.
Thinking it makes you woke, I think it makes you confusing. This whole thing is a joke, except it ain't funny. All the rights they taking from me. Can't even take my family to park some days it's sunny. Can't even eat inside, but you could build a building next to the building and eating that, and everything's alright. My wife can't do no nails, but liquor stores are open. Can't get a workout in, but you can get abortion. Honestly, I don't know what bothers me more, the hypocrisy or that you ignore. 99% recovery rate, but hey, let's shut down the states.
He said some shit like that. He said, I don't know if I hate the hypocrisy or the fact that you ignore it.
And blame Trump cause this sucks. He said America's great. Swear I hate all these narratives pumping fear in our kids. Most of y'all are dead already cause you scared to death to live.
Damn. That man said it. That man said that. And that was another heat rock by me. Mesus is just amazing. Artists like him and Samson, who I'm gonna get back to dropping some stuff from him, but But yeah, no, these are the type of dudes who like it's so easy for me to like gravitate towards them because it seems like every single chance they get, they using their voice to like speak on like real stuff. Like they ain't taking no time off. like every single rip, like there's a statement to be made, So and this song definitely did that, but I'm gonna put my thumb up for that. I say what I have to say. I don't want to drag this out no more. I just know one thing: like there's some people who fell for the trick bag, and unfortunately, the ones who didn't even want to comply was forced on some level, to, I was at the beginning of this, I was saying like, man, this is some bullshit and, mask and all that, it turned to a point where they wouldn't allow you at your jobs unless you were masked, and then they wouldn't allow you at your jobs unless you were vaxxed. So, yeah, it was ugly. Or it is still. Hopefully we're coming to the end phase of this whole deal. Let's hope so. I'm crossing my fingers. I don't but great song, Mesus, thumbs, and all that. And we can get the dipping, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option, pick the one name reaction shows you'll watch them, like them. Make sure you're not requesting anything that hasn't been reacted to already, and we'll be okay. And now, we can go. We can depart. Depart. I'm not sure what language that voice is in, but we're going to depart now. Adios.